Hey guys, welcome back to Learning Kotlin Live, and this is episode 45 of it, I believe. Sorry, I'm still coughing. So, I believe today we're going to write some Kotlin code again. And as yet another reminder, um, we are writing code in this Kotlin app code signal arcades, and yeah, this is just a platform where there are some organized algorithm based questions that we can play with. So yeah, so this is the problem. Let's define digitDegree of some positive integer as the number of time we need to replace this number with the sum of its digits until we get to a one digit number. So basically 5, it is itself already a one digit number, and 100 we replace it with 1 and it's already a one digit number. And so basically this looks like a no-brainer. So while m is larger than is larger or equal to 10, we do something. So that's called as var count equals to 0, while n larger than 10, larger or equal to 10. Yeah, what we do here is let's also write a function that's called sum up, and it takes an integer of it. So again, we have var sum equals to 0, and while we need a n clone as well. While n clone is not equals to 0, all we do is sum plus equals to n clone mod 10, and n clone divided by 10. So we return sum here, and while n is not equal to 0, count plus 1, and what else? We do the sum of, we need a clone as well here, n clone equals to n clone, n clone equals to sum of n clone, and return count here. So that's it. I'm not sure if there is a, I'm actually unsure if there is while syntax in Kotlin. Let's see. Oops. Output logs. What? Wait, oh, compilation error. How can this be? Sum up, function sum up. Oh, this is returning an integer. What else? Oops, I missed that error message. Now the execution time limit. Really? How can this be? That's weird. While n is larger or equals to, oh, I'm not, it's actually n clone. So let's submit it. I think this one is finally correct. This one is medium? Huh? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. So, next question. Bishop and pawn. There's a bishop, white bishop, and a black pawn. Whether the bishop can capture the pawn in one move? Well, means that the poem is not irrelevant, sorry. Diagonal movement, so it's basically return. Oh, I need to parse it. So let's call it bx, and well, I'm using a Java syntax again. So let's call it bishop x, and it is equal to bishop dot let's write function for it. Parse x val it's actually placement string of type string and return placement. I think this is iterable, so yeah, string is iterable. So it is also, is it also a list? I think so. Placement 0 minus a. And let's also have a function parse y. And it is placement 1 l minus if we're minusing 1 a there, then it is 1 bishop. So it's actually parse x, and we need 4 of this, px and py and bx and by. Parse y, parse x, and parse y, and poem here. Return f bx. So this is actually bx minus px equals to by minus py. So given that we have absolute here, the Java version, we can call it here. I'm not sure if this is actually, oh, I need to return type again. So that would be a integer. Although we can actually put it in something like a character, I guess, if we want to, but that would require a cast, and I am just too lazy to do that. And we passed. Easy peasy. Dark wilderness. What's next? Eruption of light. Is sorry. Is beautiful string. A string is said to be beautiful if each letter of the alphabet appears at most as many times as the previous letter. Okay, this is defined complexly. Okay, so 3A, 3B, 1C, 1D, 1E, and 1F, and that would be beautiful, I believe. So this is actually pretty simple. We have an array of let's see, Kotlin array. Let's just look at the array. Is there any? Yeah, there's a size. So, yep, we have a constructor with it. Val ray and the size would be 26, and it will be needed as 0. Let's see if this is compiling. I hope it's compiling, but it's not. Yeah, we need a lambda at least. And index to, well, we're not using it anyway, but so let's use it 0. I think this is working right. Don't tell me that this is not the right syntax to do that. Okay, it is. So for that would be character and input string ARR character minus a plus, and we do a check here for count in. So last count equals to 0. It's actually math integer dot max value. Yeah. Count, and this is actually array, is larger than less count, then return false. Else less count equals to count, and return true here. I hope this is working. Okay, it's working. So that's another pass. Lovely. Okay, nice. We're 72% complete now. Find email domain. That's so looks like these questions are string related, I guess. So that would be return address dot split add dot, and that would be second part. First, nope. Very unusual. What the heck is this? So it wants, okay. So it wants this one. Okay, I am not. Alright, so val split equals to address dot split, and I will return split split dot size. Is it size? What is it? Kotlin string split. Where's that split? Give me that split. Here it is. It returns huh? What? Wait. List of strings. So that's a list. So we can use the size probably. And -1. We want the last one. Yeah, I shouldn't have assumed that there is only one at in the in a given input. Email address. Nice. Yep, that's another pass. Let's move on to the next phase. Build palindrome. Oh, this one's a little bit harder, I would say. Shortest possible string. So that would be okay. So given we have a string, we're going to add something to it. And actually it is like we start from the middle, and it is, if it is not possible to build a palindrome from the middle, we move over to the next one, and so on. So this is like n square, I would say. So it is actually, we need a function check palindrome. And it returns a boolean. Well, this one is more lengthy. And we want the index of it. Index of type integer. So that would be let me take a look at it. Well, if index is larger than st dot length is larger than st dot length, return false. This is never possible. And if index is larger than is smaller than yeah, it needs to be like, for this case it needs to be 0, 1, 2, at least 2 divided by 2. For this is of odd length, so if it is smaller than 2, yeah, that's not going to work. And if it is of even length, if it is smaller than, again, 2 or equal to 2, 0, 1, 2, oh, it actually can be equal to 2 for the odd case. So it's actually st dot length plus 1 divided by 2. So that would be, for odd, it's going to be, yeah, you can equal to it. And for 5, 6, and 3, wait, smaller, 0, 1, 2, 3 are equal. It's actually -1, sorry. So A, B, C, D, that's the length is 4, and 3 minus 2 is divided by 2 is if index is smaller or equal to 1, 0, 1, and it's a false. And if it is for odd length, if it is like, let's see, 5, and this is 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 0, 1, 2 can't equal to 2. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Is it plus or minus? Well, it's not going to make some major differences, is it? So, maybe I don't minus it on here. So st.length 5 divided by 2 would be 2, 0, 1, 2, and so no no equal here, and 4 divided by 2, 0, 1, 2, 2 is valid as well. So yeah, that's it. Let me just check for the last time. If the length is odd, then 0 and 1 is not going to be possible. So 5 divided by 2 is 2. And for index that are smaller than 2, which are 0 and 1, they are not possible. And for even length, 4 divided by 2, that's again 2. So again, 0 and 1 are bad candidates. So yeah, that's it. So what about, then now we know that it is a palindrome candidate, and we start from so we actually check from the middle to the foremost, which is definitely going to be let me take a look. So if we're building, we're assuming that this is the anchor, and we're going to check this one and this one, and if this is the anchor, we're going to only check this one. So we start from the anchor. For index, start with index 2, start with an index up to until, is it until st.length start with index plus 1, right? Right. Yeah, because we're treating this one as the anchor. We check if index two st index not equal to st index 2, the difference between index and index 2. And because this is this time it's minus index 2 minus index. Well, this is actually, we can actually pretty much make it easier. Return false and return true here. If, then again for st from index and 0 up to until So we want a string, right? Yeah, we want a string. So we need another function buildPalindrome. Oh. This is actually the index pivot index, so equals to I'm writing the Java syntax again. So it's actually index and index +1, no, -1 down to, is there down to in Kotlin? Down to, it is inclusive, so that would be down to 0. Yep. sv.append st index 2 sv.toString, and we return a string here actually. If check palindrome possibility is true. Wow. st and index return buildPalindrome st and index again. I guess there is going to be a compilation error here. Oh, actually no. But there's a bug here. A, B, C, D, C, C, B, A. Aha. Wait. This is not a palindrome at all. So that's the anchor and oh, okay. We don't do until st.length, do we? We start from anchor, but we don't append what is already in there. So, So we actually start from A, B, C, D, C. Index -1. No, that's not index -1. It's index minus. Okay. So let's call it remainder. Remainder equals to because this is a pivot, so remainder is always pivot. This is the index of the pivot. So if it's 2, the remainder is 0. And if it is 1, 2, the remainder is 0. And if so, it is again the line 2 times the length. What is on the right? What is on the right minus by what is on the left? So it's actually length minus index plus 1. Probably, yes, no. The length minus the index 0, 1, 2, and minus 1. Length minus index minus 1. st dot length minus index and minus 1, and again it minus the index itself. Yes, yep, the index itself. So that would be remainder down to 0. I'm not 100% sure it's working this time. Huh, this is weird. So it decided that ABCDC. So it could be 2. There could be 2 possibilities here. System print long. Wait, index plus remainder huh? Why? Oh, okay. Come on, stop blaming me on such simple errors. So basically it thinks that there is haha, yeah. So the problem is my remainder calculation. 0, 1, 2, 3, it believed that D is a pivot and it is correct. But with 3, it's the length 5 minus index 3. 5 minus 3 minus 1 is, so this part is correct. But minus 3, 5 minus 3 minus 1 minus 3, yeah, that's minus 2, but how come? Oh, it's actually 2, right? It should be 2. So it's the reverse. So it's actually index minus this. Oh, what just happened? Minus this. Okay, I guess it's correct because we're running out of time, so I'm just going to run it. But actually this part can be simplified. It's not passing for some bad reason. Three and 2. A, B, C, D, C, B, A. Remainder minus 1. Oh, minus 1. Yeah. That's it. I believe I'm finally correct. Hopefully. I'm never a I'm never a people with confidence. Huh? Is it possible that it's not going to build any palindrome? Okay. So if it is already a palindrome. Ah, okay. For if there is no pivot. Okay. This is a hard one. I should have think about this actually. there is no pivot. So this is actually wait a moment. If the target we have is odd, the total length of the so pivot could happen in the middle. And that would be so it's actually 0 until this is okay. The whole thing I'm doing is not quite right now. So it's actually 0 until okay, we're running out of time this time, so I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to brief what I am doing incorrectly now. So in the very beginning, I assumed that every palindrome will have a pivot, which is something that is not a duplicate. But actually, for some cases, there is no pivot, or the pivot happened to be something between two characters. So this is something I missed and I can't fix it quickly now. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for being here, and if there's no one asking anything in the channel, nope, then that's all for today. See you next week. Bye bye.